How do you grow 1 million followers on bro? That is insane.
Yeah, he's at like 12 million on
like,
YouTube.
we're in medicine, right?
14 million. Guys.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. That grew real quick, bro.
That was fast.
Well, let me check. I think it's 15.
Yeah.
No.
Really? Damn.
Yo, MJ.
Let's do it.
What up, bro? Guess
What's
what
up,
we
man?
got? The one, the only, adamw, bro.
Thanks for coming on, bro. We appreciate you, bro.
It's my honor to be on here.
Well, appreciate you, man. Honestly.
Anwar told us a lot about you.
What, you guys know me?
Yeah,
well,
we actually did hang out before.
Yeah,
didn't
what
You
we?
do
do
you mean?
look like us a little
Yeah,
bit.
I know. I feel
You're
like I'm part of the
Middle Eastern,
family.
right?
Yeah.
He's Egyptian.
Yeah, Egyptian and Afghan.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Afghan?
yeah.
Is your mom Afghan?
Yeah. My mom is actually Egyptian and Afghan. Wait, no. My mom is my mom's Egyptian. My dad's Afghan Egyptian.
Oh shit.
Oh, half and half.
I was like, how
Yeah.
the hell that?
Well, not half and half, because like they're
They're-
like 75%.
75%.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm not that good at math, but yeah.
That's
Did you guys
awesome,
ever
bro.
do 23andMe?
Yeah.
No,
That's
everybody
that
says
like
that,
your ancestry and stuff, and you
I
check
want
your
to do that.
chromosome
but
abnormalities and
I'm
stuff.
straight fucking Middle Eastern, bro.
What are you, though?
Palestinian.
Palestinians.
Fully.
Yeah, fully
You don't know.
Palestinian.
You don't know till you try.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, I mean, remember, Spain. Arabs invaded Spain for like 700 years, so I'm
Yeah,
sure
I was
we
gonna
got some
say you
Spanish.
guys might say you might be.
Pull off like a
Might be
little
from
like
Spain.
Spanish.
Definitely
yeah.
not Polish.
Yeah,
so-
definitely not Polish.
No,
or
not with that
Nigerian.
beard. No,
No,
way.
the
Yeah, not that mustache.
Italian.
Right? That's awesome, bro. So I've always wanted to ask you, where do you keep your props?
At Anwar Studio. I used to have my own.
Your shit is in there.
Yeah. I used to have my own studio where I kept all my props, but now I just moved them to Anwar Studio. It's so much better because now I don't have to pay for anything. I don't have to upkeep it. I don't have to clean it up. I just go up there and throw it.
Throw it.
Let them deal with it.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
We saw all your stuff in there. That's
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's
Bro,
no
your props
organ.
are so funny.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, the other day, I was doing something. I thought of you. I was sweeping. And you know the one where you did and you kept going?
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't thinking about it. I kept sweeping. And I looked and I'm at the end of the room and I still have fucking things on the ground. I'm like, bro, this is so fucking true. It really, everything you do is exaggerated, but
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, it's all real life stuff. It's all real
really
life
is.
stuff. That's how I come up with ideas. Like everything's got to be relatable. Like it's got to be something that somebody can relate to, or at least a big amount of people can relate to.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That makes
Like,
sense.
do you do it and then you're like, yo, this shit is actually funny?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I actually did one with Anwar where like I was at someone's house and I asked them for the Wi-Fi password and they were like, yeah, it's W9JZ56. What? Like they just kept going. I'm like, dude, this is insane. So then I did like a long Wi-Fi password.
I
for
saw
like-
that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, so sometimes it's like real life stuff. Sometimes it's like I'll see someone else, or it's like kind of like a thing known on the internet that I'll like just replicate.
Bro, you've changed so much. Like the way you're growing, was it like 1 million followers a month on YouTube?
Yeah.
Bro, that was insane when I saw that. Because
Yeah.
like I remember you from back in the day, and then there was like this pivot that you had, and it like completely changed. What was that, bro? Like the numbers changed completely.
Yeah, I think consistency. Like when I first started, I was kind of just posting. Like I would take so much time to craft one video, and sometimes it would
Laptop
be
on your hip and,
yeah,
in
it
the
would-
pool, like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. I wanted every video to be so big, so I wasn't posting every day or every other day. I was posting kind of like it take me like 4 or 5 days to get like the video that I wanted
Yeah.
done.
You wanted it perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And now I've kind of take the pressure off where it's like, okay, everything's not going to be the best video.
Yeah.
You know, everything's not going to
exactly.
be
Just
perfect,
kinda let
right?
it be.
Yeah. And you know, you have like, if I look at like 1 week span of content, like my first video of that week is going to be a really good video.
Yeah.
Then I'll do like 2 filler videos that might not be the best. Sometimes they hit, but they might not be the best in terms of like production and how
But
hard I
sometimes
try.
when you don't think they're the best, they're the
That's
best.
That's the other
best.
thing.
Like
that's the other thing,
crazy.
which is
You're
crazy.
like, oh, this is gonna be garbage, and that's way better than the one you spend 10 hours doing.
I've spent like 3 weeks on a video before it flops, and then I'll
That's
do
the
something where I
worst.
just come up with on the spot and we film it,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
yeah,
like
it
50
booms.
million views. I'm
It
like,
booms.
oh my
that
god.
changed
Yeah.
everything. The algorithm is crazy
Oh, it's
now.
Yeah.
crazy. That makeup one that you did. Remember the one with the makeup where if you get a hug, you gotta make a
Oh,
funny
yeah,
shirt?
yeah, that one went
that
crazy.
Bro, it went crazy, bro. I thought
That
it was
went
hilarious.
crazy.
Anything people can relate to goes crazy.
Yeah,
I think
for
that's why
sure.
you and Anwar do so well together.
Yeah.
It's like anything relatable, make it comedy.
That's
done.
the key. Yeah. So you could have like a relatable base, and then like how you make it funny comes down to how funny you'll write it or you'll be. Like even if you look at like some of the biggest comedy films ever, like Superbad, right? Like
Yeah.
the
I
concept
love
for
Superbad,
like
bro.
yeah, like the concept for Superbad is so simple. It's just 3 high school kids trying to be
Nerds.
cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Simple.
like the log line, right?
Yeah.
And it's such a relatable premise, but what actually happens in the film is the funniest stuff ever, right? So you don't
Absolutely.
always have to come up with the craziest, wackiest idea.
Yeah.
You can have a very relatable base. You want to have a relatable base so people can relate to it. And then once you hook them with that relatability, then you can
Done.
do whatever with it,
Exactly.
right? You can
McLovin.
escalate it.
Just
You can,
simplest
Yep.
thing
Simple.
ever.
Yeah.
For
Like
sure.
I thought about Muhammad, but no, McLovin. Like just one
Exactly.
simple line went
Yeah.
so famous.
Yeah.
All the shirts are McLovin.
Yup.
Exactly. Or like Muhammad's
I don't
most
think,
common name in the
I
world.
don't think when they were writing the skit and they were saying, "Oh, McLovin," they didn't think that was gonna be funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they made
well, I
it,
mean,
and it was
yeah,
hilarious.
and then you get actors on set. They improv and
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah, and they
because
play it
honestly,
pretty
when you
well.
cast the right guy, and he knows the structure and the skeleton of the script, he's gonna say the right line
For
you
sure.
know, or
that's
she's
true.
gonna say the
That's
right
true.
line.
The way he
right?
says it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But do you have like a full team? Like, how do you grow 1 million followers? Bro, that is insane.
Yeah, he's at like 12 million on YouTube.
We're
now,
in
actually.
medicine, right?
14 million.
Oh,
Guys.
my
Come
bad.
on,
Bro,
please.
my bad.
Damn.
That grew real quick, bro.
That was fast.
Well, let me
But,
check.
like-
I think it's 15.
Yeah,
No, no.
Really? Damn.
That's
You're
14.
growing
You know
fast,
how hard it is on
bro.
YouTube
Yeah.
to get 15 million followers?
Bro,
It's
I
insane.
honestly, like, when we started, like, we're doctors, so we were like, oh, dude, just post a video and go. And it's like a month later, we got like 3 followers. I'm like, dude, what is up with this?
Yeah.
Anwar post a video, got freaking 40 million views. How's he doing this?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what is the
consistency.
secret? Like,
I mean, yeah, I have a team that helps me film my stuff, but that's not the biggest part of it. The biggest part of it is truly the consistency.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Like I said, like when I took that jump of like growing like crazy, and that's what I was getting at, is that I was posting like a video once every 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
But that's not enough.
No.
Yeah.
You
Every
gotta
day.
post consistent, either every day or every other day.
Yeah.
Right now I'm on every other day.
Snapchat,
but-
you're killing it, though.
Yeah.
You're non-stop on Snapchat.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
yeah.
You, Hannah, all of them are just
Yeah,
everywhere
you gotta
go.
post every day. Those are like, we do 100 stories a day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
For
like
sure.
a full-time job, though,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It is.
more than a full-time job. It's like from morning to night. Like sometimes don't even sleep. Like maybe you get 2 hours of sleep. Just always
Constant.
shooting, editing,
Yeah.
always shooting,
Constant.
editing. And it's like, that's the only way you'll actually grow. So a lot of people will be like, oh, I tried making videos and I didn't get views and I quit. And it's like, you only tried for not even a week.
Yeah. No, you
tried
gotta
like 2
keep
videos.
posting.
You gotta actually do something you have to do it consistently for 6 weeks to see any difference.
It
Like if
takes
you
that
get on
long. Yeah,
a
agreed.
consistent post schedule,
How many
you would
times?
have to wait
Post
6
once
weeks.
a day or what? Is
It
there
depends. I would say the best thing to do is every other day. I mean, for growth, like in actual followers, posting every day is best for growth in followers, but
Yeah.
your engagement won't be as high. But if you want higher engagement and you might not grow as fast, every other day is better.
Got you.
So it kind of just depends on what your goals are.
It also like the question here is: are you building a brand or are you building yourself too? Right? Like you have to take that into consideration. Do you have an actual brand that you're building, or is it you're building?
Are you your brand? That's
are you
what,
the
like-
brand?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I am, right?
Yeah.
Because like my brand is comedy. I want to be a comedian. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do, right? So for me, I'm building up myself, but it gets a little tricky when you want to build an audience and then like push them over to buy a product.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And-
exactly.
and
It's
if
not
you-
as simple as people
Yeah.
make it. Like, I'm just gonna create a shirt. Everyone's gonna buy it. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. And then it, there's also some people that like they want to make a product, so they try to grow a following so they can have that following to push to that product,
that
but it doesn't
product.
work like that either.
No.
Yeah.
They gotta
Unless it's-
love you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, unless the product that you're making is so on brand to what you've built your following up as.
sure.
Like bad examples, I see like tons of people who will do like comedy and they're like, I want to do music now.
Yeah.
And you should, right, if you want to, but just know that those people followed you for comedy. So
Yeah.
yeah, you'll get some people that convert over to music, but most people are like, I want to laugh, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you built them
100%,
up for. So
100%.
it gets tricky. You definitely got to know what your goals are and like what you actually want out of your social media before you create it.
Yeah. Do you ever see yourself where you're like, okay, like I'm at 14 million followers, on subscribers on YouTube, for example? Do you see yourself as like another goal that you want to kind of meet? What's like the next step for Adam? Is it like
50.
Mr. Beast, bro.
50 million.
Mr. Beast is crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
he's like at
numbers are
100 something
stupid,
right now.
bro.
Yeah, yes, it's
Stupid.
ridiculous. It's
But
ridiculous.
he spent so much money on his videos, bro.
Yeah.
4 million, $5 million
Yeah.
on a video. I think people don't understand. Like, they see like you, like, oh, he's having fun, he's doing it. And then like when I come to LA and I hang out with you guys, it's nonstop. Even when we're eating,
Yeah.
I was like eating. It's like 6 cameras in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, can you eat that
Yeah,
again?
yeah,
Can you
wait,
take
wait,
that out of your
slow
mouth and eat
down.
it again?
Yeah.
I didn't get the
It's
shot.
non-fucking stop.
Do that again. Do it again.
Yeah, take it out of your mouth right now.
Yeah,
Do it again.
exactly.
Non-stop, bro.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. I mean, like at the end of the day, it's dope because like Anwar and Hannah and Batch, like we're all best friends,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like
I
fun,
love
right?
that.
It's not like anything, nothing's
Yeah,
forced,
exactly.
right?
You're not like really going to work. You're enjoying your time with your friends and stuff.
Exactly.
You guys
Yeah.
got lucky because you got a good group. Some people don't have that.
yeah.
You're not competing with each other. That's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the
yeah.
biggest. 'Cause
Yeah.
when people are together competing, that shit
Oh, it's
sucks.
horrible. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
You know, work together, like trying to take somebody's idea or do what they do. That
Yeah.
shit sucks.
And
for
everyone
sure.
has like their own style,
Yeah,
their own
they
like
agree.
comedic twist.
Yeah,
and stuff.
y'all support each other too.
Yeah,
like if you
and-
need somebody on my video, your video,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'll call Anwar sometimes, like, you got to punch up for this part of my video. You think this is funny? Sometimes he'll call me. Like, we're all like helping each other out. So
And
it's
you'll
like,
give him ideas on his videos.
yeah,
He'll
or
give
like,
you-
or maybe I'll write his whole video and post it for him, and then I don't get to take the credit.
Yeah. Where is he at?
Where's his
Bro
ass
code,
at?
bro code, right?
No, bro code is hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
fucking-
that's
one of my
Anwar.
favorite
That's all
videos.
That's
Anwar.
very creative.
Yeah.
Tell me about your health, bro. Because so this is a medical. I see that you got like you meal prep.
Oh yeah, I brought my meal preps in.
Yeah,
here.
I know.
Yeah.
So what's actually in your meal?
You've been
prep?
doing meal preps for what, like almost 2 years now?
No. Well, on and off. I've been on this current meal prep for like maybe 5 months now.
Nonstop.
Yeah. I cheated in New York.
Yeah.
Usually when I travel, I bring it with me.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Bring it on the plane?
Yeah, no, I have like a whole like case that I check the bag for.
Holy
Yeah, it's like
shit.
Oh,
I,
you're
like,
serious.
I was just in Saudi. I brought
Bro, you
like
get
30
abs
meals.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like you literally go from out of shape to like an 8-pack.
The problem is though is like you can work for like a year, get a 6-pack. You can mess it all up in 2 days.
Yeah, literally.
You can mess
One
everything up in 2
fucking
days.
weekend.
What?
Yeah.
You know how much damage you can do in
Yeah.
one day?
1 week.
because your body deprives from carbs and sugar,
fucking
and that's
crazy,
the
man.
worst thing ever is carbs and sugar.
Yeah.
it's the worst
Exactly.
combination. Like if you have pasta and then you have like a cannoli, that combination.
Yeah.
is
Yo, it's crazy
horrible.
because I literally had pasta, I had a cannoli, I had a carrot cake, I had a Twix bar,
Oh
and then I
my
had
God.
what was it? I had empanadas. This is
Gone.
all. This is
Abs
all.
gone.
This is
Abs
all for
gone.
dinner. Yeah, this is all, yeah.
Let loose.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't have my meal preps. Like, I might as well just go crazy this one night.
Yeah.
and
It's
I,
not worth
I
it.
did some damage.
Yeah,
You can't be
and it's
such
hard to
damage.
stay consistent
It
that
really is.
long, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I'll do it for like a month and I get ripped, and then I'm like, yo, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like late at night, I'm not even joking. I will literally scroll and watch food videos. I'm like watching like the
Poor
food,
guy,
the
bro.
food influencers. I'm
smart.
like,
You're-
this looks so good.
It's traumatizing you.
Oh, it looks
bro,
so
imagine
good.
you did this in high school. You have more than 3 yards average, bro. Like you would have killed it in high school,
I
bro.
would have been NFL by now.
Bro, you definitely would have been.
NFL. Even
No,
with
you
football
played,
though.
You played DB
Yeah.
or safety?
I got recruited as safety, and then I got moved to corner in college.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, in college, I wasn't even this shredded.
Really?
I was bigger. I was like
Yeah.
200 pounds, but
You
I
looked
wasn't.
heavier,
I
yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't shredded. Because like even in football, like you could be playing football, you could be practicing 3 times a day, working out, whatever. It's all about what you eat.
Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
And in college, I would just eat anything.
Yeah,
anything. I
of
was eating
course. 'Cause
McDonald's.
You're
all
young, you're athletic.
I guarantee you would
working
have had a
out.
complete different career if you like.
that. You know what? I feel almost weaker now, like with the meal prep,
really?
because you don't
Yeah,
get
no
as many
carbs,
carbs,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
in college, like I would eat whatever I want, but I would have so much fuel.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Do
jacked.
anything, and I would be faster, stronger, everything.
Your metabolism is
Yeah.
so much faster.
It
Yeah,
is. It
so
This
is.
does
now-
make you exhausted.
Yeah,
right?
now I'm actually weaker. I'm
Yeah.
weaker,
Yeah.
and I'm more
Yeah.
tired, and I quit coffee too.
But you're probably
What?
not sleeping.
yeah,
No
Yeah.
coffee at all.
I quit coffee and energy drinks.
Oh god.
But why coffee? Like coffee is not bad. Black coffee is not bad for you.
Yeah, like a cup
little
a day.
bit.
Oh, really? Is that,
No,
is
a
that
little
true?
bit of black coffee a day is not bad
It's
for
actually
you.
pretty healthy. It's good for your weight loss.
Well, you
too.
guys-
Again,
doctor,
no
so I
sugar,
believe you.
no like sweeteners,
Creamers.
just
straight black coffee.
black
Yeah.
coffee. Have a sip of
The
black
energy
coffee.
drinks have
a
too many
cup.
other ingredients in it.
Yeah.
Like if you get natural coffee and just drink black coffee in the morning, it's actually good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
it is,
Yeah,
it is.
and it'll give you a little bit of energy in the morning. Turn up.
So
speed
this
up
whole
your
time I could have
metabolism.
been drinking coffee.
Yeah, who told you that?
Hey guys, give me a
Hannah?
second. I'll be right back.
Hey, can Anwar make us some coffee, bro?
Starbucks now!
Let's get him Starbucks run.
No, dude, I
Fuck,
quit
Starbucks is so unhealthy.
Oh,
bro.
that's the worst.
Wait, no,
Fuck
but the
yeah.
black coffee, just the regular.
Oh yeah,
Black
that's
coffee.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
From
Natural
Starbucks,
black
though.
coffee. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you can get it from Starbucks.
Yeah.
Don't
With
let anybody
whipped cream.
fool you.
No whipped cream.
Once
No
a day.
cream,
nothing.
no
No whipped
stevia,
cream.
no
nothing.
Truvia,
no
no.
stevia.
Just straight black coffee.
Okay, just
Yeah,
straight
no,
black
straight
coffee,
black.
nothing
You don't
else.
withdraw when you stop all that? Like your
I
energy
did.
level
I
is
did.
dead,
I felt
huh?
like a crackhead.
Yeah,
I was
100%.
literally-
You
I
gotta
was
start
getting cold
shaking.
sweats. I'm not even kidding.
Cold
Like
sweats.
at night, I got really bad migraines.
Yeah.
Like
Of
for
course.
like a week straight.
Fact.
Like
Caffeine withdrawal,
raging
bro.
headaches.
For sure.
You know why that happens, bro? So like, you know how like your brain has different layers? The layer right above your brain is mainly controlled by sodium, right? And caffeine, energy drinks, all of those are diuretics. And so when you drink it, you pee out all the sodium, you pee out all those, the electrolytes that you need. So that swelling around the brain either goes up or down through sodium. So when you cut out those things, it actually causes swelling. It causes like headaches, really bad headaches.
Exactly.
So there's a
Wait.
lot
So
of
when I
factors.
stopped taking, I got headaches.
Like,
Because of-
so that could be the withdrawal. That could be the
Oh, got it,
withdrawal
got
from
it,
it.
got it.
Wait,
Yeah, so then
did it-
slowly taper it, right? slowly. So you don't have to just quit it completely.
No, that's
So
what
if
I
you're
did.
drinking 2 or 3
Oh, you
cups a
stopped
day,
everything right
Yeah,
away,
but
right?
you can't do that. Just have a little bit of sip, for example, slowly. Like people who are on any kind of drugs or narcotics, you can't just like quit it cold turkey. Taper it down a little bit, right? So you're not going through these withdrawals so bad, the sweating, the headaches, the abdominal pain, the bloating, you know?
But bro,
I did it wrong.
In LA, they changed so much. It's like one day they're all vaping, they're all drinking energy drinks. A week later, nobody's vaping, nobody's drinking energy drinks, and
Yeah.
it's just this roller coaster. That's why you
Yeah.
see so many people depressed here, bro. LA is.
Dude, like when I quit, I took all my energy drinks, trashed it. Took my coffee maker, trashed it. Even if I was driving by a Starbucks, I'd flip off the Starbucks. I would just quit completely, you know. And I was done. And then the first 2 weeks it was like rough.
Wait, so how do you work out? What do you take before you work out?
Nothing.
Not even a pre-workout?
I was doing this at one point. I was taking like a Rice Krispie treat. Like right before I work
Just
out.
a little sugar?
Yeah, have you heard of this? It's like a bodybuilding trick.
Really?
Or something like that. Yeah, a lot of bodybuilders like eat a Rice Krispie treat right before they work out. It gives you like energy.
I can see
did
that
it-
little sugar give you a little boost.
I did it for like a month and then I quit that. So now I do nothing.
Nothing. How do you have the energy? So you're like.
He looks tired. He looks.
Yeah.
You look.
I might fall asleep.
You're
like,
withdrawing
midway through
everything.
this
Yeah. I don't
Knock
know.
out.
How many hours are you sleeping?
I do sleep 8 hours. I make sure I sleep.
Good.
8
That's
hours.
huge. That's
Sleep
huge.
is so
Yeah, I make
important.
sure I sleep 8 hours. But yeah, it's like, and I'm at 2,700 calories a day.
Okay. That's
Okay,
So-
that's
damn,
good. So
you do good.
Yeah.
maintaining.
that's
It's a
a
weight
lot.
maintenance pretty
Yeah,
much. Maybe
yeah,
go down
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
But-
That's a lot more than I thought you would be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I do a gallon of water a day. So
Oh,
a gallon
nice.
of water a
Gallon.
day. Yeah.
So you're peeing all day. You're
Yeah,
keeping
all
your
day.
kidneys healthy.
Yeah, I'm peeing.
Peeing it all out.
peeing,
Yeah, that
peeing.
you're-
you're
clear, huh?
But do you
Yeah.
feel good? Honest to God. Like, yes, you're
You know what it
healthy,
is? So like when you're like on energy drinks and you eat whatever you want, you experience a high.
Yeah.
Highs
Right?
and lows,
yeah.
yeah.
But then you also experience that low.
but- Yeah.
So with what I'm doing right now, I don't ever get the high, but I never get the low.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
kind of just
You
like
kinda like
this
just
the
this
whole
kind
time.
of- yeah,
Everything
steady.
that goes up must come down.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, like, I don't feel as great as like that 2 hour, 3 hour window I get when I'm eating whatever I want.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
energy drinks,
surge.
But I also don't feel that low. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
So
like
it's not
you
that
know,
bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So
Tolerable.
I always have energy. I'm never like, I don't take naps during the day. I don't get tired. I
Yeah.
used to take naps during the day when I was on coffee.
Yeah,
Like I would
that's
crash.
true.
Makes sense.
That's true. Too much
Crash.
coffee. Anything
Yeah.
that you overdo causes a negative feedback.
Yeah.
Negative feedback is what causes the problem. Like when people smoke, right? It's supposed to take away your anxiety, help you with sleep, help you with pain. But there's that level. If you surpass it, it causes negative feedback. It activates
the
anxiety.
opposite.
It activates problem sleeping.
Yeah.
It activates it. So
Coffee did give me anxiety sometimes if I drank
Yeah,
too
a
much
little
of
bit.
it.
But how much were you drinking? Because it seems like the energy drinks,
Dude,
coffee.
I'm like either I'm not doing it or I'm
Or
gonna
too
drink
much.
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna drink
It's
everything.
too much. Yeah, you probably do a lot.
I'll
That's
do
why.
like 3 Celsius.
well, LA is
Yeah.
freaking fast paced.
Yeah, you gotta
bro.
be
It's
you gotta be on a
like,
Celsius.
yeah,
You
go,
gotta
go,
be-
Everybody
go,
looks
go,
like
go,
they're
go.
like on something. There's just so much energy, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, LA is so nasty, bro. We were just talking about that earlier. I literally almost stepped on human shit. Like,
Yeah, I mean New York's like that too, though.
yeah,
Yeah, really
I'm
is.
from
As
New York.
bad-
You are from New York.
Like
aren't you?
Dude,
human
New York
shit.
will rob your ass,
Human
though.
shit's nothing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
human shit
When did you
nothing.
move to LA?
For like I think like 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
7
you
years
here?
ago? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I've been here for a minute.
You don't have a New York accent though.
I know because I went from New York to Texas. That's where I played football in college.
Are you being
right?
serious or are you
Yeah,
joking?
no, seriously.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a
Yeah, no,
joke.
I played at SMU.
Yeah, Southern Methodist.
what?
Yeah, so I played there, and I kind of lost my New York accent. Then I came here. Now I have just have like a miscellaneous accent.
Like a Midwestern.
Yeah.
It's kinda like
like
that.
you're from Chicago.
I just sound
Yeah.
like an average human.
I thought you would have a strong, bro. The New York accent is strong.
I used to. I lost it. I kind of wish I had it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
you tough a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
it makes you tough. Yeah,
Like the
coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah,
cool.
coffee.
Hey, how you
water.
doing?
Water.
Forget about it. Hey.
Forget about it.
What part of
yeah.
New York are you from, though?
Queens. Flushing.
Oh
he's from
my
Queens.
God.
Yeah, a
Puerto
lot of
Rican
human shit
Central.
on the sidewalks.
Yeah,
Puerto
for sure.
Ricans everywhere in Queens.
Dominicans,
bro.
there's a lot of
And-
Dominicans,
a lot of
too.
Dominicans, a lot of culture.
That's the dope thing about New York. It's so diverse. Like
Oh,
yeah.
even in my class, like growing up, I had like Mexicans, Dominicans, black kids, white kids, Middle
Everything.
Eastern kids. Like it was just like the most. It was like a color wheel.
Yeah.
Of like
Yeah.
a
We live in
classroom.
Florida.
Yeah,
we don't get
no.
any of that.
Man, right.
No.
man.
We got one race.
We got Bubba. We got Billy.
That's
Big
it.
Billy Bob.
Yeah, trust me. We don't got any of that shit.
What part of Florida?
Tampa. But
Okay.
Miami's different, I feel like. Miami's
Yeah, I like
all
Miami.
Venezuela.
Yeah, Miami's lit.
Miami.
Miami's lit.
Miami.
Venezuelans,
They have that
Cubans.
Miami.
Yeah.
Dude, Miami's
It-
lit, though.
Yeah,
I feel
love
like
Miami.
you go there a lot, right?
I try to. I mean, I love Miami. It's
Yeah.
always like I can only stay there for 1 or 2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah,
It gets
yeah.
too crazy.
It's
It gets too
nuts.
crazy.
Your
man.
brother-in-law played football, and he
Yeah.
was in New Orleans. I went to school at LSU, so a lot of people in New Orleans love him.
Yeah.
What was your favorite city where your brother-in-law played?
I
'Cause he
think
played in a lot of teams.
I think it was probably Denver.
Because he won a Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, we're in a
That-
Super Bowl,
yeah.
but Denver in general is like, it's just like a hidden treasure. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know
Yeah.
about Denver. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
I
like,
don't go there a lot.
it's
Yeah.
so like nice.
people are so
peaceful,
happy,
quiet.
bro.
Yeah, they are.
Everyone's so
chill,
happy.
right? Everybody's so happy.
Yeah, it was cool. He was playing
Yeah.
in Buffalo too before he retired, but
Yeah, I
I didn't
saw
get a
that.
chance to go up to Buffalo.
No, I wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't want to live in Buffalo.
Bro, he's
Who the hell
sick,
wants to
though.
visit?
He's
Yeah.
How's the retirement for him? Is he enjoying it?
Yeah, he's commentating now.
Oh, really?
I think on NFL Network.
They,
now.
Oh,
I love
nice.
that they can all transition into that.
Yeah.
Like, you can retire and not have to worry about going broke.
Yeah, go get a job.
But the thing is, not every player. You know, he's very
No.
well
Exactly.
spoken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very well on
He is.
camera.
He's a
So
big
like,
dude, like,
yeah. So transition's been nice for him. He's been
amazing.
having fun. Yeah.
You're deep into the NFL, too. Bro, your commercial with the old lady. when
Oh
she-
God, I died. I died.
You know one thing that I love about your commercials? A lot of people say, like, when you get, like, a brand deal, like, a lot of people make it, like, cheesy. Like, you actually make it, like, the Old Spice that you do is hilarious,
Thank
bro.
you. Yeah,
I'm
it
not
has
saying
that
that because
kick
you're,
to
like,
it.
it's genuinely good. Like, when you read the comments, like, oh, shit, this brand deal is actually funny. Yo, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what, like, how were you able to be creative with that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm so cautious of, like, I don't want to be, like, a sellout on my page.
Yes,
Like,
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
ask you
yeah.
about that. Like, how did you feel about that?
Yeah,
you know?
because like if I can't make it funny and if I can't make it feel like me, and like sometimes on the brain news, I'll go above and beyond to make it funny, right?
Yeah,
We're like,
nice.
hey, we know this is a commercial, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, nobody likes a commercial,
Yeah.
but it's so funny that you'll still share it,
You'll
and
watch
even if
it.
you don't like the product or you do or you don't, you're really more focused like on the actual comedy within it, right? So like,
Don't
how I-
focus on the product itself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
make a skit and add the product in it.
Yeah, so how I think of it is like if I'm doing like Old Spice or T-Mobile or whatever, I'll think of like what is the funniest idea about deodorant, right? Or what
Yeah.
is the funniest idea about a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
I come up with that idea. Obviously, they have like a brief and like a structure of what they want me
Yeah.
to follow. So I come up like with what the funniest ideas on that topic, which is already a very relatable topic, and then I'll like backdoor like how I can implement the product and like the branding and whatever. But you'll share it based off of that idea. Like everyone knows somebody who smells,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, or somebody who has like
Fact.
bad reception,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So like it's cool.
They
to
don't
work-
tell you what to do, though? You just come up with your skit yourself?
No, they have like a campaign brief.
Okay,
So like I do
yeah.
have to follow guidelines
Yeah,
and structure,
so,
but
of
ultimately
course.
I get to like come up with my own creative
Yo,
concept,
yo,
right?
yeah,
But yeah, I like to like I'll go above and beyond to make sure. And sometimes people don't even know it's a brand deal. They're like, oh, they should pay him.
doesn't
I'm like,
look
they
like
are
it.
paying
It is.
me.
Yeah, what do you mean? It is a brand
It says paid
deal.
partnership tool on the
It
top.
says it right there.
Old Spice.
right?
Yeah. So some people it goes over their heads, but I think that just goes to like how organic I'll make it. But yeah, for those like you got to go above and beyond, and also like for any other creators who are out there listening, like you don't want to just get the money and just make a video and here you go because you'll never get a part two.
Yeah,
right?
for
Like
sure.
if you really spend the money and the time and the effort, and even if it doesn't per se perform as well as another video, the brand will be so appreciative because every other video they're getting from another creator is just complete
Garbage.
ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like they'll be so appreciative. They're like, hey, you know, like he put or she put so much time in this video.
We
It
want
came
more.
out so nice. It was so well crafted. It might have not done the best, but hey, we have another campaign. Let's give it to them. So it's
That's
like
so true.
that'll
Yeah, for
ensure
sure.
like longevity.
Yeah,
Always-
especially
Especially the
Don't burn
NFL.
bridges,
The fact that you
yep.
played
Yeah, for
football.
sure.
Can you like? Did you ever imagine in high school like you're playing, thinking that you're gonna do stuff for the NFL? Like
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to
shaking
be
with
in the-
Roger Goodell. I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
dude,
Bro,
that
I
was
fucking
crazy.
shat myself. I'm like,
Like,
oh my
what the
God,
hell?
Adam's the fucking Roger
That
Goodell,
was
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to be in the NFL. I guess I ended up getting my dream for working.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
amazing.
But,
Exactly. That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool. It's always cool when you get to work with a brand that you actually enjoy.
Yeah,
and that
you
you
love.
actually like
Passionate, passionate.
and watch, and then like the content comes out even better.
Yes,
you know,
fact, 'cause
Hey,
you know
ever asked
exactly what you
Roger
do.
Goodell like, yo, let me play? I had 3 yards in high school. Like,
you know
I
what?
might be
We,
able to
we,
get three.
we just played in the Rams celebrity game. Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
What?
No, yeah, we played in it. I mean, I won MVP, 6 touchdowns.
Really?
Oh, shut the
Yeah.
hell up.
Yo,
That's
we
Yeah.
gotta watch that.
Yeah,
Hey, we'll
yeah.
put those clips.
And then
Yeah,
on the
we'll add
podcast.
those clips. We'll add those clips.
Yeah, and then I told the lady, I was like, hey, you know, like if you guys ever need
Just-
extra player on Sunday,
Yeah.
don't call me because I'll be posting.
Fuck you. Yo, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was cool.
Like to play in the Ram Stadium and
yeah, it was
okay,
epic.
okay.
We came
I
out.
was gonna
they had,
ask
like
you if you play
smoke.
flag football. Why not?
Yeah,
play?
they had like smoke for us on our entrances. Anwar had like 3 touchdowns. He
Did
played
Anwar
great.
played?
Yeah, he played. Yeah.
No way.
Where is that?
You guys didn't hear about this?
Where is
No.
it? I had no idea,
Wow.
bro.
Freaking Anwar, bro.
I
He's
can't believe you guys
so
are
much,
finding
bro.
out like this.
I know, but
I
it's
know,
pretty
it's
cool.
sad.
That, I
It's
know.
sad.
Yeah,
It's
but
sad.
yeah, it would be dope to play. I don't know if I'm
Would you do it or like, bro? They
The-
hit so
the-
hard, bro.
probably not, man. Probably not.
Like
Yeah,
after
bro.
seeing Antonio Brown, I don't know if I want to play.
Yeah, Probably not.
You're
I mean,
alive.
like you guys probably know better than anyone else. Like, what are the effects? Of,
Oh,
like,
dude.
Bro,
Anytime you have
horrible.
trauma to the brain constantly,
CTE.
what's
bro.
worse though, boxing or football? Because I heard boxing's way worse.
they're working on this thing like called Guardian Caps. We have
Yeah.
a friend
We
that's
actually
created
did-
it.
we actually did a video
an
on
episode
Guardian
on
Caps.
it where like there's a cushion that we're putting in a helmet that can protect you from that, like certain
Yeah.
impact. Like you know how like car accidents, there's like certain
Yeah,
impact
yeah.
that protects you.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do it with Guardian where it protects your head from
They
that.
should just put airbags in the helmets.
Boom.
Well, but you know what? They're doing it a lot more in like high school football players.
Oh,
and
you know
kinda
what?
Early college.
In
You've probably
college,
seen
I
it.
had we had Kevlar. You know what Kevlar
I
is?
think I've
It's like a padding.
It's
That's
okay.
similar
so that's,
to it.
That's
It's
probably what it
similar.
is. I mean, it's kind of like an attachment, right?
Yeah,
an
yeah,
attachment.
it's like a
Yeah, it's
flat,
like a-
like
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevlar,
Flat,
yeah.
That's similar
They
thing.
were experimenting it like on
Yeah,
our
okay,
team.
so that's probably they started.
That's when they
experimenting on that
started.
time.
They changed
it
they're-
over
to Guardian
It's a lot
Cap.
more popular now.
yeah,
and
there was like
especially
only like
younger
4 or
blood.
5 helmets that
Yeah,
had it.
yeah,
My
exactly.
helmet wasn't one of the helmets.
Exactly.
That's
No,
why you
if
end up
you
like
think about
this.
it, the long run with like traumatic encephalopathy and a lot of brain damage on a lot of these football players. If you start early, then you can prevent because it costs what $65-$70.
Yeah.
To as an add-on to the helmet, it'll save
Kind
so
of
much more
pricey. I
money.
don't know.
Yeah.
It is
get-
initially
to
if you
get brain
think about
damage?
it. Yeah, exactly. But that's-
$65 though.
Yeah, I know.
That won't
I
even
know.
get you into the ER, bro.
Not these days.
That's just giving you IV fluids.
Yeah, exactly.
So expensive, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that cushion. I guess. Yeah. Someone was telling me though, like in boxing, even sparring, they were telling me something like your brain is like mush.
Yeah.
And, like
Yeah, it is.
It like
Boxing's
constant
terrible,
trauma,
bro. But the only
trauma,
thing that
trauma.
they're lucky for is that like they're exercising, right? They're super healthy. That's why they see these symptoms so late.
Yeah.
Like if they were fat, overweight,
Yeah.
weren't eating right, then they would probably see the symptoms a lot sooner. Because again, oxygen is transported through blood to go to the brain, right? So they're exercising, they're moving, their brain is constantly getting blood supply. If they weren't, they would see the symptoms way sooner.
Yeah,
They're
You guys are
so
so smart.
Plus, they're young, right? They're young too, right? I mean, how often you got problems? Everything
Yeah.
starts after the age of 50.
Well, what about UFC? Because someone was telling me that UFC was actually, or like MMA is actually safer than boxing because
Yeah.
like for boxing you can constantly keep getting concussions, but like
Yeah.
MMA once you're knocked out they call the fight.
They
Yeah,
call it
that's
fight.
it.
And there's
That's it.
also more like grappling.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Boxing
So, like,
is constantly just like
in the face. You constantly get hit in the face.
Yeah.
right?
Like, and when I
Versus-
think of boxing, I just think of like Mike Tyson, like
Yeah.
So how you guys doing? Like that's.
I was so scared.
I was so scared, man. Those are usually.
I didn't
the
want to do an
scariest
impression.
people.
I don't want him to see
Can
this.
you
Yeah,
imagine,
yeah, exactly.
imagine fighting a guy like that?
Love you,
And he's
Mike.
talking, you're like, come on, knock this dude out. Like the way he sounds, he goes in there, fucking knocks the
fucks him
shit
up.
out of him.
That's the last guy I want to go up
No,
against.
hell no.
But you know what's
no.
crazy? Like, yeah, you would think that MMA is like way more dangerous.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's really not.
because there's no gloves.
Yeah,
but sometimes
but
that
it's
glove
actually
impact is
safer.
worse.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
But-
think about it, bro. And again, they're just hitting straight the brain.
Yeah.
You're not hitting anywhere else. And you're hitting the worst areas. You're hitting the liver.
Yeah.
You're hitting the spleen. You're
Yep.
hitting in the chest. You're hitting in the brain. All your most important organs are getting hit.
But
whereas
not in
in,
the
like,
nuts. Not
Yeah,
in the nuts.
exactly. The nuts. Exactly.
Exactly.
But I mean, who gives a shit if you hit there and you can't have kids, but hitting your brain, you're
Yeah.
brain dead. You're not gonna have sex
I don't know.
anyway.
I don't know. I don't know. That'd be a tough decision.
yeah. It'll be up.
Wait,
one
lose
it
your
goes?
brain or lose your nuts? Which one would you?
Shit.
That's a tough one.
I'd
Okay,
probably.
lose my nuts.
What do you mean lose my nuts? Like.
Like you can't get an erection. Your morning wood is gone.
Oh my,
Completely.
yeah. Brain.
Gone.
No,
Gone?
go
Any
go
day.
brain.
Yeah.
No, fuck
Yeah, for
that.
sure.
I'll lose my erection.
Bro,
dog.
a lot of people
Bro,
with
have you ever
brain
seen
dead,
demented
they
patients?
still have.
Bro, you see how many dementia patients do we have, bro? They don't know their fucking family, bro.
They're
They don't know
still
their
having
name.
sex.
But they're still having sex.
How the
They're still
fuck do you know
having
they're
sex.
having sex?
They don't
They don't even
remember,
know what
but-
sex is.
They think
They're
that every
still
day
having
it's like, is
sex.
it? Wait, time out. Question. If a guy gets dementia and his wife like has sex with him, is that rape? Because since he doesn't know and
By
there's
his
no
wife?
consent.
But is his wife?
No,
are you
well,
saying
they're
that his wife
married.
is
They're
raping
What
him?
if they're
married.
not married? Let's say they're not married and he has dementia.
What? Okay. What?
I mean,
How often do you hear about people having sex? Demented patients having sex.
All
honestly.
your patients have dementia. Every single one of your
What am I supposed
patients.
to fucking
We
do?
see 65 and older. So every one of our patients is demented. I swear to God, there's times they come
Wow.
in, they forget me. And there's
Yeah.
times where they remember me.
but
Straight up.
But they still get hard.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still get hard.
It's a tough
Yeah.
choice.
Fuck
that,
a
bro.
tough choice.
Fuck
I'd have
that.
to think about it.
Honestly, if it comes down to it, I think you guys will change your mind.
I don't
about
know. I don't know, bro.
You don't
As
know
a
who you
man,
are. You can't
that's
work
tough.
anymore. Can't do your skits. Can't do anything. Can't do any more.
can't do
videos.
anything.
Can't do shit.
But
you don't
you
know.
can still have
He
sex.
could do them. He'll just forget them. He could do it. You won't remember it.
That's tough. That's
How
tough.
old are you? How old are you?
I'm 30.
You're 30 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why. This is prime for him.
Yeah.
You're
This
turning
is
31.
prime.
You're 92, right? 92.
92.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm turning 31.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah.
girlfriend?
Nah, I'm single right now.
Single?
Yeah, I'm looking. If there's any ladies out there, I'm looking
Any
for a
available
wife.
women?
He's looking for
Yeah.
a wife. You're
This
looking
is
for a
good
wifey or
channel
a
for it,
girl?
but we got a lot of girl
Yeah,
doctors.
oh yeah.
Gotcha,
I might have
gotcha.
dementia, but I can still have sex.
But you still got morning wood. You still got
Morning wood.
Don't worry. That's all they care about anyway. They don't give a shit about dementia. You got money and money.
That's all they care about.
Yeah.
What type of girl would you look for? Like if you were gonna date somebody?
You know
I'm
what?
putting you on the spot.
I'm a big personality guy.
Okay.
Like they gotta somewhat be funny or
Yeah.
something. Like, you know, like because I mean, there's so many beautiful girls out there, but then it's like I feel like after 4 or 5 months kicks in, like looks are kind of a thing of the past, right?
Yeah, I agree.
It comes down to personality
For sure.
and somebody you want to be around that's enjoyable. But the tough thing is that you have to experience that 4 or 5 months with somebody
exactly.
And then
until you can find out,
So you
right?
find out.
Yeah,
fuck off.
especially people in your like social media. You're around good-looking girls all
yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
and you can pick
Beautiful women.
anybody you want. How do you differentiate? Like, that's why I always tell people, like in med school, don't wait until you're a doctor to find a girl, because it's like, is she really with you because you're a doctor making money, or is she really with you because she loves you? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, especially doctor, like
For
those,
sure.
those don't do well.
Yeah, I mean, like, would I date a girl from social media? Sure, but would I also not? Sure. Like, I think, at least for like when I film, I try to like keep like business separate from pleasure.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't like to
Yeah, of course.
film
You
with
don't eat
somebody
dirty
and then
shit.
hook up with
Yeah,
them and
yeah.
like whatever. Like, if I'm filming with somebody, like, it's just more of a
It's
business.
business.
You got sisters, bro.
Yeah.
They should hook you up. Aren't you the only boy?
Yeah, he's the
You
only
got
boy.
sisters, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've hooked up
They
with
don't
my
have
sister's friends before, but you know,
Plenty of them.
yeah, but none of them were the right one. You know?
No. Usually that's the best route to go. Your sister.
Yeah, it
bro.
is. Or usually like when a family member or someone introduces you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you guys get like? Did they try to get arranged marriages?
Yeah,
for
we
you?
always
back in the
do
day,
that shit.
everybody had a time
yeah,
like
yeah,
arranged
Palestinians,
marriage.
that's,
too,
that's what they do. A bunch of
Like you
arranged
show
marriages.
up, like I literally had an uncle, like they're like, yo, you're flying to the Middle East. He showed up and like it was his wedding. Like
Yeah.
he landed.
Yeah,
And they're
landed.
like, let's go. And he's dancing. He's like, yo,
That's
it's my
crazy.
wedding.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Would you want to marry a Middle Eastern girl or no?
If it was
doesn't
arranged, yeah, no, I'm playing.
arranged.
I would for sure, but it just depends. Like I said, it just there's so many variables, right? Like comes down
Absolutely,
to like
absolutely.
you got to really be with somebody for like 4 or 5 months, in my opinion, minimum, to at least
Really-
get a feel of like, okay, everything has kind of worn off now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
who are you as a person? Like, do I want to spend the rest of my life? with you,
100%.
right?
Would you marry a doctor?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell
Even
yeah.
if she's working all day?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm working all day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
good point.
So I think for sure, I think at least like in my world, and probably for you guys too, like there's always a clash if like one person's constantly working and the other one's not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah,
which I've had
bro.
that like in my past.
That's what makes it
relationships.
so hard, the relationship.
And then it's like, oh, when are you gonna be done? Oh, I need you to do this.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
well,
right.
let's go here. Let's go here. And I'm like,
Exactly.
I gotta shoot. I gotta edit. So
Yeah.
when the other person's busy, it's actually great.
Yeah, it is.
It's
yeah.
easier for
Well, see, that's
you.
what it is. You also got to be mentally ready for that, right? Like, you look at yourself, like, you know you're busy as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ready for a relationship right now because I'm not ready to commit my full time. Unless the other person is also as busy as you are, where you can, then,
Yeah.
at least at the time, you know, when you have time together, then you enjoy that time together.
I don't think I'm gonna get less busy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
probably
I
just
think
get
I'm
I feel
only
like
busier.
in the
busier.
last year, that's like the most busy
exactly,
you've been.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've been
Like you don't
busy
have
as
time
hell.
for shit anymore.
Non-stop, like literally all day. Like, and now I do stand up. So like at nighttime,
You're doing stand up too?
Yeah,
That's sick.
Yeah, I've been going hard on stand up. So all morning, daytime, I'm shooting, editing, and then at nighttime, I'm writing or going up on stage. so it's
good
just
for
like
you, bro.
never.
Are you
ends,
trying to do
man.
movies or are you trying to do like
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not as like I don't have such an urge to do them right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I think when it comes, it comes. But more so writing a movie and creating.
Yeah,
it,
the
Yeah.
creating,
right?
like more of the creation of it.
is
Yeah.
that the route they all go? Like stand up comedy, then movies? Like I feel like stand up comedy, then comedy movies, right?
I think
like,
back in the day, that was kind of like the route to take.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had to be like
Yeah.
a big
like
stand up.
that's the way to get in. It's your initiation, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but now like it's tough to say because now like people are breaking through social, right?
Yeah,
So
they
it's
are.
like, is the route now like social media then movies? We haven't really seen that many people do it, but
Yeah.
it seems like that's what it's forming to be.
Yeah.
Over the old school ways where it was like, oh, if you're a funny stand up comedian, oh, let's
going
put you in a
straight to
show or
movies.
movie.
Yeah.
exactly.
So I mean, it's kind of tricky, but I mean, for me, like. I'm doing what I love, right? Creating content, which is
Make
like
more money
sketches.
now.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
make
problem
more
with
money.
social media. It's like
But
if
you-
I'm making $100,000 a day on Snapchat, why the hell would I want to go make a movie?
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
To
for
pay
me.
you $1 million for a movie.
And for somebody to tell me exactly what to do, because you're in control of it, right?
Yeah, you don't get ownership of that film.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get
It's
paid that
own-
much. You
yeah.
sacrifice, 4 or 5 months. out
And
of
if
the
it
year
doesn't
to
work
film.
out well, it's a problem for you because it messes up your image as
Yeah,
well. You know what I'm
and
saying?
a lot of those films, they don't do the numbers like a
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah,
social,
yeah,
dude.
right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even
Compared to
close.
social
Numbers are
media, TikTok,
insane,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. But you see a lot of actors. You look at like Hollywood in general. There's a lot of actors that don't do well as actors, but they kill as producers and directors because they're just smart and they,
Yeah.
content creators. So there's a lot of them that'll do both.
But it's
Maybe
hard to
acting
find
didn't
somebody
work.
that does like what you and Anwar do, like all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like you act, but you're also writing, you're also
Producing.
directing, you're also telling the camera, hey, move here, do that.
Yeah.
Like you're doing the whole package.
I was gonna say, let's move that camera.
yeah,
a little
move
bit
it a
right
little
Yeah,
bit. this way.
exactly.
Yeah, you don't realize like how much goes into it. And even though like you're making a video that's 1 minute, you're doing the same exact process you would do to make a movie.
Yeah, that's
right.
true. Fact.
You have to produce this thing. You have to shoot it the right way. You
Yeah.
have to edit it the right way. You have to execute it the right way. Sometimes you have a good idea, but it's not executed right. You have to direct it the right way. You know, you see the whole vision, right? And even though it's just 1 minute, it's the same process for something that's an hour long, right?
Yeah, for sure.
so true.
So, I mean, there are people who are great actors, and they're just great actors.
Yeah.
There are people who are great producers, and they're just great producers.
yeah,
But
right?
to get a whole package.
Yeah, but the great thing about social media is like I never started and was like, oh, I want to be a producer and a director. I was like, I just want to be a funny actor.
Yeah,
But as I was making my own stuff, I was like, oh, I'm pretty good at
Yeah.
actually doing every role, right? And it helps as an actor too when you get on set because you know exactly how something's being shot. You know what the director's vision is. You can relate to what they're asking more, right? Whereas if you're an actor, you
It's
don't have
written
skill
as
set in
an
the rest.
actor.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
you can't
it's
really
tough.
adjust it.
And
Like
yeah.
when you do your
Following.
skits, you'll change it up in the middle of the skit, and it might be the funniest part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like
'cause you have to.
It's very relatable to like football, right? So like, if you're on defense and you know every single player's position,
Yep.
you're gonna play your position better.
Yeah,
right.
that's
But
true.
if I'm just a safety and I just know my assignment and I'm covering the middle third and that's
You can't
it,
play like shit.
you're not gonna play as well because now I know what the outside linebacker's doing. I know what the D line's doing, right? I know every position,
Yep.
so I'm more well equipped to do my job, right? So like same
Fact.
thing with film. If I know what the producer, what the director, what the DP, what all these people are supposed to be doing, it helps me do my job better, right?
Oh, dude, I agree 100%.
And just doing it, you know, I'm so happy that when I first started, I didn't really get a chance to get in any movies or shows or like no auditions.
You've
right?
done movies, right?
Yeah, I have, but like when I first started, I was doing auditions, and let's just say I would have booked something,
Yeah.
right, and I would have became a big actor. I'm so happy that didn't happen because then I would have never figured out that I had the skill set
Yep.
to direct, to
direct.
produce,
Yep,
to
for
write.
sure. You have
right?
to learn the hard way.
Right? Yeah,
Yep.
I had to
You have
learn.
to
I had
fail.
to
Lucky
teach
you have
myself.
that option. Back in the day,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey didn't have that option.
Yeah.
You know,
He's not bad to
like
do.
imagine Jim Carrey in social media back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
oh
would've
my
killed
God.
Killed it, bro.
He would be
killed
out
it.
He
here.
would have killed it.
Well, this is actually a good time because if he ever wants to play a doctor, we figured we got to do something.
oh yeah.
We got
Oh wait, you guys got me
Doc-
something?
You got
Yeah,
a
we
white
got you
coat.
something, bro.
You're a doctor now.
Oh
We got
what?
you a white
Thanks,
coat.
man.
Oh no way!
Yeah, we got you, and your name on it.
My name's on
Yeah,
it.
your
Oh, I
name
gotta
is
try
on
this
it.
on,
We got
man.
the
You gotta try it on, bro.
I gotta try this
Yeah,
on.
you gotta
Hold
try
on.
this on.
Why
bro.
wouldn't you give me this in the beginning of the episode? I would have worn it.
I know, the whole
Well, we can wear it right now. We
This
hope
is
it
crazy.
fits.
Oh,
Because
it'll
you
fit.
did lose a
It'll
little bit
fit
of
for
weight.
Sure, yeah. I did my
And we
meal
got it
plan.
extra tall, so.
Yeah. Oh, you got it extra tall. Okay, hold
Extra.
on.
Yeah, I got
That's
you.
why it
Yeah,
says
yeah,
MT.
Go for it.
And I can practice in this, right?
Oh, yeah. You can
Hell
go to the
yeah, you can do
hospital
whatever
right
you want,
now.
bro. You can act like a doctor. You
Yeah,
can
they
put.
wouldn't, like, I can do surgery.
Oh, you can definitely go for it. Just walk in.
Okay, cool. Oh, damn.
It looks
Yeah,
good,
good.
bro. Damn, it looks awesome on
Looks
you, man.
fly.
Yeah, sure. Am I live?
I need a rectal exam in room 3, please.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
That's the worst part about being a doctor, rectal exams.
Oh, you said rectal exam. Oh.
Yeah, bro. We do tons of those.
That was like
Yeah,
the
I'm actually
punishment.
on lunch right now.
That was like the punishment to the intern.
Rectal exam.
And 3, yeah.
But
room
is that
3.
is that what? That's rectal exams
They
for
don't do that
like
as much anymore. prostate.
it's for older people though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we check the prostate exams. I mean, we don't do them as often these days because we actually
AJ
check
does
for
it
prostate
sometimes
cancer.
on
But I
younger
do. I do it. Well, check-
No,
okay,
I'm good.
okay,
I'm good.
good.
I'm good. Don't they do the camera though? They
Yeah.
bring that.
That's a
No,
colonoscopy.
that's a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So a rectal exam, you're going in, and then you're like trying to feel the prostate.
Yeah.
What are you looking for
any
when you're
massive
feeling-
Like you
lumps,
feel how big it is.
Swelling. Yeah, because sometimes you'll feel like a lump. Okay, you've got to do so many of them to really know the difference, right?
Got it.
If this is the first time you ever did a rectal exam, you'll be confused.
Yeah, you don't
but
know
when
what's
you
up
do
there.
so much, you realize, okay, this doesn't feel normal. There's a little lump here. We got to check it out.
Bro, we don't do them as much. I had a patient one time, I swear to God, I turned around to put my glove on, old dude, and he was butt naked and bending down.
In
And
doggy.
he said, rectal exam, I swear to God, rectal exam. I was like, no, hey, John, what are you doing, bro? His name's not John. I'm not getting it. But I was like, we don't do rectal exams anymore. He's like, no, I'm already here. I'm already bent down. Do the rectal exam. I'm worried about my prostate. It's like, we do not do it. And he kept pushing. I didn't do it.
He
but-
probably just liked
He
getting
really
them.
wanted
Like,
it.
this
Yeah.
is the 4th time this week you're here.
Yeah.
You don't have anything. He's like, no, I want you to
I just
check,
wanna make
man. There's
sure.
something
Check it,
in
bro.
there.
Just wanna make
Just go
sure.
slow.
Bro,
You
it's
can
so-
speed up when you get in there, but
There
just
you go. Put 2 fingers. One's not working.
you
You're
need
not
a fist in
reaching.
there. I need you to really feel it's huge.
Is it in?
It's on the side, on the corner. Oh yeah, right there.
But when you do them, like when you guys were in school, like
Nasty, bro.
No, but let's say like you're just a doctor, like you're trying to become a doctor,
Like a student.
How
Yeah,
do
like a
you?
student or
How do
resident.
you? Do they like you simulate it on something, or you like first day in the
I
field you
swear
go
to
in a real
God, I'm not
butthole?
exaggerating. I feel like 90% of them have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're just being punished, and a lot of people, like old folks, are nasty, so it's not clean.
Yeah.
So it's literally a freaking punishment.
No, but I'm saying as a
No,
trainee,
you're going
like,
in, you're trying to feel the
training, yeah.
prostate, and you lie. You're
but
like,
you have no training in it.
Yeah,
in
bro. They're
school.
just tell you go
And
do a
the
rectal.
more
Like
you
there's not
do
someone that comes in like, oh, we're gonna all check
But
this
how
guy's
can you-
prostate
how
today.
the more
can
you
learn.
do them, the better.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are.
exactly. Simple as that. The
But
more
I'm
you
saying
do, the more you
them-
recognize.
You don't get to do them in school.
Well, okay.
It's only
there's-
something you try in the
No,
There
field.
is
so
no
like as a med
dummy.
student, they'll send you into a room, be like, okay, today we're gonna practice. You go. in
Oh,
room
what the
one,
hell? I wouldn't
do
let a
that.
freaking rookie practice on my prostate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have
That's
to?
it.
Why,
and he's
why
going
would?
in there, and I guarantee you, he doesn't know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
he has
But
no
does,
idea what
but
he's
does
doing.
the
It's kinda
does
like-
the patient get to like?
It's so uncomfortable.
Does
for
the
men.
patient get to say yes or no? Like,
Of course.
Of course, but it's like you're
Of course.
almost like we. If you want prostate cancer, don't do it. You know.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
but
don't
why
want-
wouldn't you
well,
just have like the actual doctor do it? I'm saying I
Because-
wouldn't let a trainee try.
Well,
it.
Okay, that's a good
it
question. The
depends,
problem
'cause
is
then-
it's a lot of schools and universities are teaching hospitals. So if you go to a university or a hospital that's like a teaching hospital, you're going to expect residents, students to be there. There's some private hospitals that don't have residency programs, that don't have students, only board certified doctors, for example. You see what I'm saying? So it really depends, you know, it really depends. I mean, if you live in the city, the majority of the time they got teaching hospitals there.
I'm
Do you,
not
so
letting
you have
no.
a do you have a primary care? Honestly, do you see a doctor? You,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You check your hormones.
Yeah, I got
you check-
insurance.
Okay, nice.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. I recently just got insurance.
Yeah, it's
Because
expensive,
they
bro.
cut you off at like 26.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
yeah, yeah,
And then I
yeah.
didn't
Oh, from
have
the
I didn't have
parents.
insurance for like 3 years. Not because like I didn't have the money, I just didn't do it.
Yeah,
Most
you think-
people
Yeah.
never.
a lot
I don't
of them don't.
understand that.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
And
it's
then I
because
got on.
us, for example, we're more into geriatrics, which is like older people.
Yeah.
And if you
We're
think
not
about
into
it,
it,
we
bro.
don't,
That's
we
what
don't,
we do.
we
Into
don't,
the
you don't make,
prostates.
yeah, you don't make money off young people. Like, how many times are you gonna come visit me in the office,
Yeah,
for
it's
example?
true.
You're
We
too
don't make
healthy.
money
You're
off
not
you
gonna
at
come
all.
see me.
It's
But
true.
old people, we see every 3 months.
Or-
So it's like an older car.
Yeah.
Right. If a car is older and broken, you fix it a lot more with the mechanic. If it's a brand new car, how often do you take it to the mechanic? You don't take it to the mechanic.
Yeah.
Insurance,
true.
better insurance,
You
and
know?
stuff like that.
Yeah,
we do
Medicare.
a lot of sports too, bro. We do shoulder injections,
Yep.
knee injections.
Ooh.
We
Yeah,
do
we
a
do
lot
tons
of
of that
sports,
stuff.
like procedures. So
Yeah.
that's the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Not
You'll
the
like
rectal
it.
exam.
Yeah, check it out on the podcast. We got a lot of procedures there and a lot of like pus-filled crap. That's crazy.
Dude,
yeah.
we've had, I told Hannah on the last episode, we had a guy put like a Coke bottle. He was like rubbing it on his rectum and he stuck a whole Coke bottle. And so he came in like, my stomach is killing me. My stomach's killing me. We had the x-ray and the x-ray came back with like a full shaped Coca-Cola.
It's like the polar bear was in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Drinking
He had it fully in there. And we're like, bro, how'd it do it? And it sucked it. You know how like your sphincter is a muscle, right? So
Yeah,
it
so-
loosens and then it tightens. So when he put the first part in, it sucked it up.
Well, what kind? We're talking like the Mexican Coke or
like a big
like a
Coca-Cola.
glass, that
like
glass
the
bottle.
glass, full
That glass
glass.
bottle.
So what'd you guys do? You guys
That
did
was
a rectal
horrible,
exam?
bro.
Yeah, a lot-
Like,
sometimes you have to
rectal exam,
surgically
there's no
remove
room.
it.
The bottle's in
You
there. Where
can't.
am I going?
So what? How'd you guys? What happened?
surgery,
Sometimes you have
bro.
to surgically remove it. That's the only
Have
way.
surgical
What
removal.
happened in
You
that
have to
case?
cut in through it.
So for us, we kept trying to push on his stomach to get it out, and then we did have to cut it. We had to
Yeah.
do surgery on him.
Cut his butthole?
Yeah.
Either that or cut his abdomen if it's not coming out.
Yeah,
Which one did
depends.
you guys do?
Yeah.
No, well, we don't do that.
oh,
but
you
that's-
didn't
he
do
got
it.
it in the ER. That's a
That's a
surgeon.
surgeon.
That's a general surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a general surgeon.
New Orleans is a crazy city, bro.
That's
I worked in New Orleans. You know
crazy.
how crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Voodoo,
It's crazy. Yeah.
crazy,
Oh, yeah,
a lot of wild
crazy
stuff.
stuff.
Really good food though.
Oh, the
Amazing.
best.
What's your
The
favorite
best.
part of New Orleans food? Etouffees,
Oysters,
charcoal
oysters.
oysters, crawfish.
Probably the
Po' boys.
crawfish is so
Oh,
damn good.
so
The
good.
crawfish is
Crawfish
so
bowls?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, juicy, bro.
Yeah.
Juicy.
That was in New
You
Orleans
suck the
that
head?
happened?
You suck the head.
New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no,
suck-
Food's
I'm
so
serious.
good over there, they shove it up their ass.
Yeah. Bro, you see a lot of crazy stuff in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
Nasty voodoo stuff. But yeah,
It's crazy.
When you take the crawfish, right? You take
Oh,
it
I
out.
don't eat the head. Hell no.
No? You
no,
don't
no,
suck
no.
the brains out?
No, no, no.
That's how they tell if you're like a real like Louisiana
Really,
boy.
damn
I'm
right.
not.
Like that's
I'm
the
not.
difference between it.
No, not me. I had crawfish for the first time when I went to Texas. Like when I went to school, I didn't even know what crawfish was.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know
looked
what it
nasty
was.
initially, right? It
Yeah.
looks kind of like freaky.
And
a
it's
little bit.
your hands turn red.
Yeah,
But
you
then
gotta
got a
know how to, like,
crawfish
cut it.
bowl with like potatoes. And
Yeah, the
corn.
big potatoes. It's like in a bag.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, it's in a
yes.
bag.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, what we do is like every year we have like a football. We play flag football.
Put it all on a table, right?
Put it all on a table.
Yeah, exactly.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
That's
Yeah,
best.
that's how I know
That's
you
the
guys
good
do
old
it
country boy shit right there, y'all.
Shit.
Yeah.
Louisiana's crazy, bro.
Put it all on that table. Yeah, it's
Yeah, and
great.
everybody goes and attacks the food.
It's so
awesome.
good though. So yeah, I could eat like 500 pieces.
Yeah.
It's not
right,
good
yeah,
for
yeah,
your
exactly.
stomach.
Really, it's
Yeah.
bad for you.
How's your gut? You have good gut?
I don't know. You guys want to check?
Yeah, I got you. We'll do a rectal.
You might
Yeah,
wanna try that.
after. I'll shut off the cameras.
Yeah, we can. We'll put it.
Well,
No.
hey, we're send the intern. Go in.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I have to? Should I be taking a prostate like or not prostate. What is it called? Probiotic.
Probiotic. So again, everybody's
Good
different,
question. Yeah,
right?
it is.
Because you have good bacteria in your gut. And sometimes that's why antibiotics is so bad. When you overtake it, you take the antibiotic, it kills the good bacteria.
Also.
And that good bacteria is what protects you. So like when you lose that good bacteria, you get diarrhea. That's why people that take antibiotics, they get diarrhea. Because that good bacteria is protecting you to keep from your intestines from getting that diarrhea where it's loose.
Yeah.
So probiotics is actually really good.
Okay, well
I
let me ask you this. So like for my current like meal plan, right? I don't take like any protein powder. I take zero supplements, right? I get everything through food, right? I do 5 meals a day.
It's probably better.
But I should be taking like a multivitamin.
No,
Yes.
hold on.
No?
Are you calculating your macros?
Yes.
Okay, so you got enough protein, carbs, and fats.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, first of all,
vitamins, bro. Vitamin D. Every Middle Eastern person I've ever had in my office has vitamin D deficiency.
I have one, yeah.
So
He
are
has
you vitamin D
vitamin D
like
deficient?
2 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
what
told
they
you,
said.
bro, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so take some vitamin D.
Okay, and that's
If
it.
you're deficient in a vitamin, take it. Okay, so a multivitamin.
He doesn't like vitamins, so that's why.
No, it's not that I don't like vitamins. If your liver is healthy and you're a healthy patient, you eat good food. A lot of them have enough vitamins and proteins and calories that you need. You're out in the sun a lot, but you can check your vitamin D levels. If your vitamin D levels are low, take some vitamin
Bro,
D.
you got insurance
Replace
now.
it.
Go get your B12. Go
Yeah.
get your testosterone checked.
Get it
Go
checked.
get all of it. Your testosterone's
What
probably
about
low.
Sunny
Yeah,
D? I drink a lot of Sunny D.
No,
Is
no.
it
Sunny
juice?
D.
It has vitamin
That's
C
not
possibly
exactly-
and a lot of
That
sugar.
doesn't
It's a lot of
have vitamin
sugar.
D in it? Okay.
You know, there's no way.
He's
2,700
taking it
calorie
serious.
diet drinking vitamin Sunny,
Sunny
D.
D, like if I might go
That's
out.
the worst drink ever,
Ever,
bro.
bro.
Sunny D is good.
No
It's
vitamin
good,
D in
but
that.
it's too much sugar.
But you could take a multivitamin if, again, you could check
Well,
your
I know I
hormones.
could, but do I have to?
Check your B12.
He's like, no.
Me and him argue about this all the time.
Yeah.
I don't
check your levels.
I
Check
don't
your
like.
levels.
So let me ask you this: like in those multivitamins, how much of it is processed and like there's stuff in
You're
there?
pooping
not,
it out.
Yeah, you're not
You're
actually
pooping it
getting
out.
like
Especially if you don't need it. Yes,
it's
I
all
agree.
processed stuff.
If your liver's
right?
healthy, there's no need to take
Because
it.
there's no
And
way
the
to take-
capsules are not healthy a lot of times.
Yeah.
The capsules they put it in is not healthy. And it
But when
causes
you're
a lot of
older,
issues.
and you're not eating as well, because old people don't want to cook. They're tired. Yeah, they're malnourished. They probably don't eat as much. They don't get enough vitamins. Fine, take a multivitamin.
So you're saying no vitamins?
You're young, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this, because now,
I mean,
now we're on topic. I'm just gonna
everybody
ask
says
all my
different.
questions.
Let's do it. We'll answer all
What
of them.
about collagen? Like taking, like I take this like liquid collagen. Yes or no?
Do you see a difference?
I actually have, but
Yeah, I
it could
think-
also be like a placebo effect. You know, I don't know.
Again, so all of these vitamins, collagen, if you're deficient in them, you need them. If you're not deficient in them, you don't need them. Right?
Well, you know, like Middle Eastern people, we get bad under eyes.
Yeah,
You know?
okay.
And the collagen helps that.
It
Right?
does.
That's what
It
they
does.
say.
Skin.
Yeah.
But that we're talking about two different things.
But isn't
Vitamins-
collagen like hair and skin?
Yeah.
So,
So it's gonna help. I think
he's like, no.
I think it will.
I think you gotta sleep.
I
Are you
believe in,
sleeping
like-
the same time every single night?
pretty much.
So he's talking about
And
the
you wake up
pillars.
8 hours?
Yeah.
yeah, 8 hours.
Yeah?
And
Okay.
I don't sleep and wake up at the same time every night, but no matter what, I will get 8 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Straight.
Yeah, I mean, I wake up here and there, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not like waking
You're not
up.
on your phone or
Yeah,
any of that. Do
no.
you put your phone next to you when you sleep?
Yeah, that's bad for you, right?
That's horrible.
Sleep hygiene. That's actually one of the worst things.
Yeah.
TVs and phones is the worst things.
So, having it next to you when you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's that blue light. Any kind of light that comes is just gonna mess up your melatonin.
And whatever you see, that's what your brain. Again, you know how like people say naps are bad for you. So you got stage 1, stage 2, and then you got REM, right?
Yeah.
That first stage and the second stage takes 45 minutes. So when you take a nap for 30 minutes, you feel great. You take a nap for an hour and 30 minutes, you feel horrible.
Yeah.
Because you just started REM, and when you just started REM, if you break off your REM cycle right as you started, you feel like shit.
Yeah, you're gonna feel
Oh,
crap.
So
the
that's
whole
why
time.
taking long naps is horrible for you.
So what's the
Yeah.
limit? 45 minutes?
I would say like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Do 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minute nap is like
Before you
perfect.
get to REM. Because REM is the most important part. Like
Yeah.
if you don't
That's
get
that
good
deep
REM,
sleep.
that deep sleep.
the erections.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you pee the bed.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you get excited.
Did you pee your bed when you were younger? Like
Oh
most
yeah.
Middle Easterns?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What age did you end up stopping?
14.
Like when did I stop?
Yeah,
stop
peeing-
peeing.
peeing
I
in
peed
the
the
bed.
bed like 2 years ago. But
Really?
that was because I was drunk.
That was just
we
you
literally
drunk.
sat
That's
the
because I
same
was
topic with Anwar for like 30
Yeah,
minutes.
I was drunk, but yeah, I mean, it was embarrassing. It was
Yeah.
embarrassing, but I have been trying to monitor my sleep. I was gonna get one of those rings. What do you think about those rings? No.
Here's my thing, bro. If you don't
We're old
fix the
school,
things
man.
that cause the problems for sleep, it's pointless. Like
Yeah.
removing your phone, sleeping on the right time, turning off the lights.
But
no
okay, the
sleep
phone
hygiene.
thing, it doesn't stop me from sleeping though.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
No, I can literally fall
No,
asleep.
you can fall
I can fall asleep right
Yeah,
now.
we're
What
not saying you have
affects your
trouble
REM
falling asleep.
Your cycles, again, that sleep cycle, there's a certain rhythm that you gotta catch.
Yeah.
And then that phone, the TV messes up those rhythms.
You're saying if it's just next to me?
no, like if you're
No.
watching it. No, not next to you. I'm
Not
saying
next
if you're
to you.
watching it
Like
before
if
you go
you're
to sleep.
sitting
So
laying
how-
down and looking at it.
So how long before you go to sleep should you not be on your phone?
I would say at least like 30 minutes.
I say just put it away. I say if you're gonna play on it until you don't want to anymore, and then put it away.
Don't lay in bed.
Well, that's what I do.
Yeah, but don't lay in bed because the bed is supposed to be just for sleep
Or sex.
or sex. But if you program your brain,
But you can bring the phone in during sex on the bed, right?
It depends if you're recording or not.
Yeah, okay, that's different, right?
if it's hiding,
All right, as long as you keep
Kardashian
it-
shit. Like, I mean, I don't know.
if it's hiding on the corner, as long as it's not right next to you. But as long as you do that before, don't ever like. If you're gonna like sit on your phone, sit on the couch. Don't do it by your bed.
But does it make that much of a difference?
Yeah, because you're programming your brain to like sleep. So you want your bed just for sleep.
So I could be on my couch, I could be on my phone, and then I
Yeah.
can put my phone down and go right to bed.
yes.
No, well, see, this is the argument that we talked about earlier about that sleep cycle, right?
Yeah.
What time do you go to bed?
I guess like on average like 11 p.m.
Same.
So
if
then
you
11
program
p.m.
it, yeah.
So 11 p.m. Put your phone down, go to bed.
Well, this is already what I'm doing. I'm on my phone at like 10:55, and then I put it down and go to bed.
Yeah,
Okay, then that's good.
You're fine.
What do you think? I'm falling asleep like this?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
there's
I'm
people
thinking.
that fall asleep
No,
while they're on their
people.
phone.
No, I'm not falling asleep like this.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
but I
that-
am on my phone right like minutes before I close my eyes and go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you sleep quick. Then. That's
Maybe
good.
try to
Yeah.
cut. Look, just maybe 15 minutes before you like fully knock out. Put it down. Sit down. Like.
What about the
Okay.
phone being in the room? Because I've heard that that's like with the
Oh,
Radiation.
yeah, that's a lot
But
with
like
the
realistically, are you not gonna have it by you when you sleep? No. So like,
Are you really worried about it? That's the question.
I mean, if it's a problem, I will be.
But like, how it's not that big of a problem
Fear
because
of
there's so many
missing out,
studies
bro.
on it. And
Yeah.
Fear of missing out. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
FOMO.
Because I'm already like on such a healthy lifestyle. Like,
Dude, you're very healthy.
You're
Like,
trying-
like,
yeah, I see that.
anything I can do to like change some stuff. Like even like recently, I stopped drinking water out of plastic. I only drink.
gonna ask you
I
that.
only
Good
drink water.
for
out
I
of
thought you would be
Glass.
happy with the story because it was glass.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
if it was plastic, I thought you were gonna be pissed.
No. Only, dude. I only drink out of glass. That's it. And I
was-
feel better.
Yeah.
I feel way better. The water tastes better. Everything is
Yeah,
so
it
much
does.
better.
Plastic
does.
is horrible, dude. It affects like endometrial cancer, ovarian cancer. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
It's a
studies
carcinogen.
that show like that carcinogen in the
Because like
plastic's
the
bad.
water's been in that plastic for so long.
Absolutely.
Like before
terrible.
you
builds
get
up
it.
all that bacteria.
100%.
It's nasty.
I
It's
agree with
nasty.
you on that. Glass is
Yeah,
way
I
better.
agree.
Yeah, so I've been drinking only out of glass, and then I like fill it in like a hydro flask
Yeah.
from the glass.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
sense.
agree
That's
with you.
good.
Especially the people that keep their plastic bottles in the sun, and then the sun gets exposed, and then that plastic, that's
Oh,
disgusting,
nasty.
bro.
But
That's
even
not
if
good.
you don't keep it in the sun, and like the second you get it, you put it in the fridge, like you don't know where it,
How
it
long
probably
it's been
was
sitting.
in the sun
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
before,
true, for sure.
or
Before
how
it
long
got
it's
to 'em,
been.
yeah,
Yeah, you
in
know
the
what I'm saying.
containers.
What about like, what are your thoughts on alkaline versus spring water?
Oh man,
That's a good one.
I did my own study on that. Like
Okay.
so, I read a study in Asia that said like alkaline water really helps improve your kidney function. I had a patient that came in with the kidney function at 16. Once you go below 15, you start dialysis. You know what dialysis is, right?
No.
Dialysis is like a machine that helps your kidney function and it
Yeah.
filters
Oh,
out
got
all
it.
And it
your,
filters
everything,
out- yeah,
everything
exactly.
that you need to filter because your
Protein,
kidney
yep.
doesn't function anymore.
Yeah.
Got it.
So he came to me and he was like, my doctor said, I'm going to start dialysis. Like, there's nothing else I can do because the kidneys don't improve. So I was like, look, I read a study that if you drink water with a pH above 9 for a long period of time, we can try it. There's nothing else left,
Yeah.
right?
Why
Yeah.
not?
So he did it for like 4 or 5 months and he came back, his kidney function was 32.
Yeah, which
Wow.
improves.
And so he went from now, dialysis people live 5 years. So his
Yeah.
life literally changed drastically because now his kidney function is normal. He doesn't need dialysis. I did this on a separate patient, so I did it myself. Like
Yeah.
not somebody else's case study, my own case study. And it did help. It helps kidney function.
Yeah.
Some
So
people say your kidneys are acidic anyway and it's not going to change. You know, like you're drinking water, it's the pH is set, and when you pee it out, it's a set. Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
So you would suggest alkaline
Yeah.
over?
Yeah,
for me.
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
constantly though, like for someone
No,
like
you
me,
don't.
I'm doing a gallon.
You're
a
not
day.
gonna die if you have, if
You're
you're
young,
constantly
too.
drinking alkaline
Again,
water and
yeah.
then all of a sudden you
Because
drink
I've heard
spring
so
water.
much about spring water being like the best to drink.
Spring, yeah.
How
it's natural
where did you
water.
get spring water constantly here in LA?
I mean, I get it from I order it from this company.
Okay,
Yeah.
how much does it cost?
And
So
it's
it's
a guy in
expensive.
India filling the water.
It's somebody.
a spring buddy.
It's somebody just pouring plastic water
Yeah,
bottles
literally.
into glass.
Water bottles, I think, right?
no, I get it
that
from-
Nestle water bottle. is just fucking pour that
100%.
shit. Very good.
No, I get it from this company called Alive. Have you heard of
Okay.
them?
No.
I mean, it's not cheap.
Well, see,
Well,
that's
bro,
what I'm
you
saying.
have
It's
good
like
kidneys though. So like
Yeah.
these are two different things. I'm talking about older patient
Yeah.
with renal failure to
You're
a
healthy.
30-year-old that's healthy, that meal preps, that drinks water a gallon a day. You are filtering everything out. For you, I don't know if there would be a difference between drinking alkaline
And
versus
spring
a low
water.
pH because your kidneys are already healthy.
All right, let me ask you this: what about like people who have like reverse osmosis in their house? Like, what
Yeah.
about like showering? like in the water? Because I heard like
I just put that in my house.
yeah, because that's big too, right? Because
Yeah.
like your skin is absorbing the water when
Makes
you
a big-
shower, right?
It makes a big
My skin is flawless, bro. I'm fucking
and
fine.
you what? But where are you from? Where do you live?
Tampa.
Yeah, see that Tampa water is different than the water
Actually
here.
worse.
It's
Worse
actually
than
worse.
New
Florida
York
has
has
the
the best
worst.
water.
Oh,
New York
really?
actually
New York
the
has
Yeah,
like
New
the
York
best
has the best
water.
water. That's why
Yeah.
that's why the pizza's so good there.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, seriously.
Yeah,
they make
they
the
have the
water. They
best.
make
Yeah,
the
when they
dough,
mix it with the dough.
from the water. Yeah.
Yeah, the water
exactly.
in New York is great. Actually, Florida's horrible water. I got
Yeah.
the reverse
Oh, wow.
osmosis. I will say my skin is better. The water tastes so good.
yeah.
Because it's like filtered. You got a softener, you got the reverse osmosis, you got all of this, and then you go through a fridge and it's another filter, and you could taste the difference.
So you're
Yeah.
taking those long showers
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's
And
amazing.
they think you're in there doing who knows what, right?
Yeah,
But it's
exactly.
because you got that reverse osmosis. in there.
Exactly.
reverse osmosis.
The reverse grip osmosis. Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you the difference, right? You know, like when you're like in the kitchen, that thing that holds your cups and everything. Like when you don't have the reverse osmosis, it has that like salt on it, that white.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
When I
yup.
changed it, it never has it anymore,
Yeah.
and it's so
Clean,
clean.
clean.
It makes it for me. It makes a difference.
I bought like one of those filter things, but like I bought a filter attachment for my place.
Yeah, the
Yes,
attachment.
yes.
Yeah, but the problem is that it only is like adaptable on my kitchen sink. So now I like brush my teeth at my kitchen sink.
Yeah,
I do
you're
everything,
brushing your fucking- you can't
everything's
put
at my
it back
kitchen
to-
sink
It's hard
to have
because I don't
it,
want to
though.
use the other faucets.
exactly.
I don't wanna
Yeah,
use
'cause
the-
like, oh,
it only
disgusting.
works at my kitchen sink.
Yeah.
I'm in there like brushing my teeth, washing my
notice
face.
a difference?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a big
Absolutely.
difference. I agree 100%.
It's so much better. And then I got the shower one too.
Oh,
the shower one,
shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have a house or you have an apartment?
apartment. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
but yeah, it's.
Are we running out? My bad.
We're getting close, but we're losing a lot of light.
You want to
Right,
sign off?
right,
You want to do a
okay.
sign off?
So
Okay,
yeah, we'll
yeah.
do. Okay, we'll do. Okay, so
We're just
perfect.
having fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun. So yeah,
Any
bro.
Last questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we end.
I think I got all my questions out.
That's awesome, man.
I do think I'm gonna get the reverse osmosis though.
Yeah, that's a good
You know?
idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Go for it. If you got the money, spend
I'm
it.
gonna do
It's
it.
very healthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
healthy
Why do you
for
keep
skin.
doing?
Very healthy. He's like,
Now all I'm thinking about is the reverse osmosis.
Yeah. He's thinking
I know we're
of
gonna be
he's
talking
thinking of
about it all
something else,
fucking
ladies
time.
and gentlemen. He's thinking of
So
something
today,
else.
guys, we've talked about rectal exams,
Exactly.
ejaculations,
Prostates.
and reverse osmosis.
Yes.
Thank
Honestly,
you, Adam,
Adam,
for all your knowledge.
Yeah, you're the
Oh,
best,
of course.
bro,
I mean, guys,
honestly.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro.
I
Doctor
mean, you see
Wahid.
the code. You see the code. If anyone needs a prostate exam, send me a DM.
Send me.
Yeah, send me a
Point with
DM.
the finger.
That's
Let's see how
I'll
long
do
your
it. Yeah,
finger is.
I'm not one of those guys that goes one or two fingers. I go full elbow because I want to know what's going on up there. It's about you, not about me.
Yeah, exactly. I love it, man.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so
having
much
us.
for
Of
being
course,
on the
Dr.
podcast.
Wahid,
man.
thank you for the
You're
jacket.
awesome. Yeah, bro.
I'm about to
Enjoy
go
it,
to,
man.
Cedar Sinai right now. and try to-
I hope to get to see you.
no, yeah, I'm gonna go to Cedar Sinai right now and just see if someone
Just
stops
walk
me.
in
Oh, you
and
look
see
like
some
a
patients.
I'm gonna go
Without
into
the
the-
hat, I swear you look like
Yeah,
a
I'm
doctor.
gonna
Yeah,
go to
I
the
was like to see
doctors.
that.
They have like a whole like section just for food, right?
Yeah,
Like,
oh
Yes.
yeah. We got the doctor's lounge.
free
Doctor's
food.
lounge.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna head over there. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
I guarantee you walk in, they wouldn't question you.
Yeah, they probably
These
would.
look
Do you
like
guys want
scrubs.
anything?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll take a Coke.
I'm good.
Actually.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They have the most unhealthy food in there.
That's
You
all
want to
they
drink
got.
that or you want to sit on that?
I'll get a plastic bottle of water.
Okay,
please.
got you.
Yeah,
All right.
Thanks, bro.
All right, later, man. Peace out. That's awesome, bro.